Hey guys, this is Otitojo Olumide from Jesustickz Music, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be having a very simple and very easy tutorial, and it's a tutorial on how to use clicks and guides, how to use cues, and how to use markers in Ableton Live. So I have Ableton Live open, and I have a project open that I have marker sets, my clicks and guide sets, my cues set. So I'm just going to play through it, and then we'll hear how it looks like. Then obviously then we'll now create our own set using markers, using guides, and using click tracks. So this one I'm just going to play over it, and we're going to hear it how it sounds like. So I have this set to my external out because I didn't want it to sound in the house when we were using the track. So I just set it to master. I've set it back to master. So up here I have my click, my metronome, and down here I have my cues. Then these lines that you guys can see here with this play button head are the markers. So straight to the point, let me just play this out for us.
Intro. Verse 1.
So the voices that we heard, the voice that we heard that said intro, that mentioned verse 1, those are the cues that cues us to the next part of every song. However, these play head buttons and these lines are the markers, which have descriptions on them. Like you can see this marker, we have intro right here, we have intro, we have verse 1 lead, we have verse 2 lead, we have chorus lead only, and we have interlude, and so on and so forth. So what we are going to be learning today is how to create these things and how to use them. However, I have a bank of cues in English, in Spanish, in Portuguese, and in French also. And then so I use these things. I'll put a link to them in the description below so you can download them. If this is your first time on this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this video to your fellow musicians who need this. So straight to where we're going to, I have my library right here. My library of clicks and guides. I have a click of 81 BPM here. I have a counting. I can always use
1, 2, 3, 4
in the band at any point in time. I have my clicks and guide samples here. I have my English guides. So the English guides are separated into two forms. Number one, we have the dynamic cues and we have the song sections. The dynamic cues are the ones that have places like interlude, build up, breakdown, instrumental, ad-lib, all in, things like that, like major components of a song. While the song sections just have song sections, like I said, like the intro, the verse 1, the chorus 1, bridge 1, bridge 2, down to bridge 5 for songs that have 5 bridges. So that's that about that. So I will put a link to the description below so that you guys can download this. So straight to the point, we're going to go into how to make this. And I would have to open a new project. Let me just open one project that I've done the backing track. So I'll open what we used on Sunday. Turn It Up, yeah. We did Turn It Up on Sunday by Planet Shakers. Okay, so we're back here. So we have Turn It Up by Planet Shakers, and I'll just play this song. He has no cues, he has no guides, he has no metronome, nothing at all. So let's go. So that's that. So how do we create these cues? First off, before you add your cues to your track, the first thing you got to do is to first in place set your markers so you know where you're going to add your cues, and so that when you're looking at the screen while you're playing, that's for the band leader or whoever is leading the band, you get to see the next part you're going to before you even hear it. So all you need to do is come here with your mouse, come to this timeline here, right click and click on add locator, then you put the description. So this is going to be like intro, but in my own case I put pre-intro or pre-count so that we can always have a pre-count before we get into the song itself. So let's have it here from intro, and we're gonna play it. So after the drum rolls in, everybody comes in. So we can just come here, right click, add locator, and then click on and put a description to say all in. Yeah. So let's go back. So at this point that everybody comes in was at this point. So we can just come here, add the marker and say verse 1 in brackets BGVs. So you know that it's the singers that come in at that point. So let's move ahead. So that's the chorus. We just come here, set a marker, and set chorus. So this is how you just go about everything one by one. You do it until you're done with the song. So even if I don't have the track playing in my ears, I can just turn it off and then play only the instrumental. So we all know where we're going to because we can see it on the screen. All in. Verse 1 is on this one. So it's pretty easy to do, and you know that you're getting to the chorus. So the beautiful thing about these markers is that you can always go back to any section of it by double clicking on this playhead. Let's take it again. So it's easy. If you want to go back to the intro, you just double click, and it's something that responds to time. It works in time, it's not when you just click, it just goes back. It works with time. So that's how it works. Straight to adding our vocal guides. So I have them in English, I have them in French, I have them in Portuguese, I have in Spanish. So I'll just use the ones that are in English because I'm doing this video in English language. So I have a pretty lady's voice here that speaks into my ears whenever I'm playing. So since we go with intro first, so in the place where I say that, why I said I set my markers and I do a pre-count so I can hear what the cue tells me when we want to start. I just do a click first. So, but in this case, we're just running with the intro first. And so we'll come here and we pick intro. We are putting it right on the marker because we are starting with intro immediately. So it comes like this.
Intro.
So because all in is next, we're gonna put the cue right before everybody comes in so that we know that we are calling before they come in. So all in is not in our song sections, it's a dynamic cue. So we come here, all in, put it right before the marker, and we go.
All in.
So because it's too late, we shift it back a little. Can cut this down because we don't need all of that.
All in.
So we have verse 1 next. Carry verse 1 and put right here. So
all in. Verse 1.
So it's pretty easy. It brings everybody into sync together. So now to the next part of this is to create a new track and create our click. So I have a couple of clicks like I showed you earlier on, and so here are some click tracks that I use. This is a wood block. So depending on how you want it to sound, so I use this some people use bleeps depending on what you want to use. So let's just look for something that gives tack to. So I can use these two wood block accents. So you can drop your accent anywhere you want to drop it. So let me push this up because it's going to be our click. It has to be ahead of us.
Intro.
So our cues. So you want to make sure that your cues are not louder. Everything is balanced properly.
Intro.
Everything is balanced properly. I need to push this up a little.
Intro.
So, and then we would have our wood block here. I need to also push this up some more because it's not good enough. And voila, we have it. We just duplicate it all the way to the end of the track, to where you want it to get to. So yeah, we didn't add a cue for chorus because this is pretty explanatory and simple. So
Intro.
So we can hear our track.
All in. Verse 1.
Let me have the chorus guys.
Chorus 1.
Sorry.
Chorus 1.
So that's it. So it's not something hard, it's not rocket science, it's very, very easy. So if you like this video, please don't forget to drop a like and drop a comment. Even if you don't like it also, please also drop a comment because it gives room for improvements. However, I don't think that you will not like this video anyway. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share this video with your fellow musicians that need this, your band leaders, your music director. Share what you've seen with them and let me know what you've learned. If you have any other questions, please drop them in the comment section anytime. I'll be there to answer it. A link to these files are going to be put in the description below, so please don't hesitate to download it and use them for your good music. Do have an amazing time. Thank you very much.